Oh, there we go. Okay, I think it's working now. Seems to be working for me. Yeah, okay. Snadolf and Harrian. Okay, apparently there was some weird problem with the XSplit, I guess, because when I restarted, it worked. Okay, I started thinking that someone was like removed me from the list for some reason, but okay. Things seem to be just fine right now. I'm gonna repost the thread. If you guys could please bump it. Here we go. And I think I posted it on the Skype too. Yeah, I did. Okay. Hey Lord Omega. So yeah, hi everybody. Hey Snadolf2 and hey Harrian and hey anyone else who's here who I might have missed. Hey Chocobo. Okay. So hopefully, well, I'm aiming to finish this game today. I think it's about time. I've been playing it for like what? I got some hairs on my mouth. Been playing it for like a couple of weeks at least. Hey Lee, too. And before no finish. That might happen, but hopefully we'll finish it. So without wasting any more time, let's get back to it. Try and remember where we left off. Hopefully more people will join us as we go. I think we just started. Oh, right. Okay, so we're right in the middle. Using the cheese grater on the mic. That's it. I'm done. Just had some hairs on it, so I had to. It was bothering me. Like I was seeing it out of the corner of my eye. So that's it. Anyway, if you remember last time, we were in Willpower's testimony. Almost said testament. And we asked him about the bear. And we asked about the bear, and the bear was like fine eventually. We talked about it, and it's okay. So we need to decide if it's part of his testimony or the person received the bear. I guess since he didn't see who was the person that received the bear, he couldn't. Like they can't pin the blame automatically on what's his name, on the defendant, Mr. On Guard. So I'm gonna try that for now. We can't afford to lose this much health. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear, and that is the identity of the person who received the bear. Hey Gola82, is it done time? Once we change location, it will be.
I gave some to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm.
As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of. Huh? What? You what, mate? Hmm? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear.
What? Really?
I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm was Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it.
You've gotta be kidding! Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers?
Yeah, I'm sure it was a Nickel Samurai.
Smash! Order! Looks like you've dug your own grave. Yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And, as we all know, Man on God is the Nickel Samurai. Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. Smash! I think we've heard enough. We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Mad on Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue. Therefore, I will now hand down my verdict. Thank you, Your Honor, for your understanding. This game good, like freaking good, real freaking good or decent. I think it's really good, but mostly because of the plot. You see, Mr. Wright, you could not win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, what should I do? I guess we should raise an objection because we're supposed to like postpone the verdict as much as we can so they can find Maya. So I will now objection. There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is one dirty trick. Your Honor, right now we have these two reasons to believe my client is a client of the assassin. Reason number one, he accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number two, that very same figurine was found at On Guard Mansion. However, it's possible that this is all the work of a certain other person. What are you saying? What am I saying is, it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. Smash! The real client? Yes. Is that all you have? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you say is the real client of the killer, and therefore the real murderer? Okay, let's see. Actually I say, well obviously we know it's not true, but the person who could drag this on and make sense is Adrian Andrews. I'd say Adrian Andrews, because she would have access. She was in the room with him, she was wearing the costume too later, we know that. And I'm guessing as his manager, she had access to his house, so she could plant the bear over there. So I'm gonna try that. What do you guys think? Adrian Andrews, or maybe someone else? Man on Guard, John Doe. Could be John Doe? No, I don't think so. I think that's all the options. Will Powers? Nah. Was it Will Powers? Can we say it was Will Powers? Okay, now I'm not sure if it's Powers or Andrews. Because Powers might have Jackie Chan on page 1. What are you talking? Oh, Juan Corda, but he died. He's like the victim, so it's kind of problematic that he would hire an assassin to kill himself. Though that is a cool way to go. Okay, I'll go out on a limb here. Since the chat is silent, I'm gonna go out on a limb here and risk it and go with Adrian Andrews. Take that! Adrian Andrews? Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Mad on Guard for the crime. By wearing a spare nickel samurai costume.
The nickel samurai's arm that I saw.
That could have very well been Miss Andrews. But what about Mr. On Guard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony, the defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. On Guard's mansion was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth, What is your opinion on this?
I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either.
Where's this from? Come on, you wanna get down, God? I can't believe the French got so fast, man. They got somewhere. Yeah, it's not something very smart.
This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on.
Smash! Order! 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 All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom.
Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with this what-if game.
His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth?
The prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear?
He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to on guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it?
Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews.
And who would that be?
It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself.
Smash! I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time.
Yes, Your Honor.
Smash!
Ah shit, what's Frieza's voice again? Okay, I'm gonna try and do my best Frieza from memory, and if anyone can post a link to his voice as a reference, that'll be better.
Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt on your Adrian.
I swear this demon will pay.
Mr. Nick.
Pearls? Where's Mia?
I don't know. A really strong power suddenly called her away.
A really strong power?
Oh, Mr. Nick, your phone is...
It's from Toast.
What do you want? What do you want?
Yeah, sort of. We just barely found something to latch onto.
Oh, what do you want?
What about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are?
What do you want?
What? We don't have any more time.
What do you want? What do you want?
I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Okay. Huh? A tent? I could see a circus tent. Mia! Looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So it was Maya that called you away.
She's locked in a dusty little room right now. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away.
Toast! Is there a circus in town right now?
What do you want? What do you want?
Maya's somewhere within a 300 feet radius of the main tent.
What? What do you want? What? What do you want? What do you want? What?
And
I could see a mailbox under the window.
Toast! There's also a mailbox.
What?
What else, Mia?
I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What? What do you want? What do you want? What do you?
Good luck.
What do you want? What do you want? What?
Mia, Maya's not hurt, right?
She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved.
Toast, please hurry. Oh, hey, Nanoline.
Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix?
It's only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can't do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer.
Smash! Court will now reconvene.
The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to his client. From this, one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real criminal. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager, Adrian Andrews, to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of murder. For the URL, just 1 second. Thanks, Anon.
I understand.
Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? What did I say? Ascertain wrong? Ascertain? Oh, I need someone to spell it. Ascertain. Ascertain? Like, where's the... Where should I, like, damn it, I forgot the word, never mind.
Anyway, of course I have.
You have seen it before.
That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets?
All right.
Why does she...
Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can take apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity, with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box by just looking at it.
Okay, I guess we'll press everything. So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it?
Duh. looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, this is superb craftsmanship. Oh, yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Looks like there really was something to that bear after all.
Okay, just press. Hold it! A puzzle?
That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine.
True enough. To people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? No, Maraji, that's a different bear. Not this one. But you're correct about that. Hold it! So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Oh, Flip is here. Hi, Flip. And thank you, Anana Lion.
Well, you first turn his tail to the right and then push it in.
Oh, yes, I see.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Ooh, this is most interesting.
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
I think he's lost it.
So, what do you find after you take the puzzle apart?
Hold it! And how do you know about this?
I know because I was the one who bought it.
Huh?
It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you?
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan.
So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
Hold it! So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle?
Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. So I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country.
But this looks like it can be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get what was inside.
Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's been broken.
Hold it! Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box?
I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh?
Then of course that means Mr. Ongar didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. Okay, update it.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize...
Huh?
That there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there is only one logical question that can come next, and that is this.
What is inside the jewelry box?
What's inside?
That's right. That's what we are going to find out next. Witness. Duh. You are the only one who can open this. Please. There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle and takes the bear apart. I've opened it. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note.
I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note.
The suicide note?
The suicide note left by Juan Corrida's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts, but just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Corrida himself. It seems Celeste Impax had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide.
Smash! Order! Witness, did you know about this?
I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public.
For now, it's the receipt.
But I couldn't find it anywhere. Because it had already been taken by the killer. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now the suicide note has been found. What's the next logical question?
What is written on the note?
That's right. At least, that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate for the contents of this note to be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. I was going to burn it for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of this note aloud.
Very well.
The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the dead silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impax left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by Angard. About being engaged to Corda and Angard's role in destroying that. And about how she decided, in her despair, to end it all.
And that's all Miss Impax had to say.
There is one thing I would like to say here. The prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. Angard.
Then, what?
Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference.
My word.
That Angard values above all else his refreshing like a spring breeze image. Which is why he had to stop this note from being made public. At any cost.
It's on God's fault that one killed yourself. And this time, even when I stop from reading that. I'm a selfish person. Because our slambles defend these creeps too.
There is no margin for doubt here. Mr. De Keller's client's goal was to obtain this suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly was the defendant. Let's not forget that the bear with this note inside was found at the defendant's house.
Smash! It seems that we have come to the truth at last. The defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone.
How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation, Phoenix? Toast hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know. I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay. There are two deadly pieces of evidence, the figurine and the suicide note. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. The gavel is already in the judge's hand! Phoenix, hurry! The suicide note or the figurine? Which one of these should I pursue? Okay, what do you guys say? Flip says show that someone else wanted the note, so that's the note. Not the figurine? I actually agree with Flip on this one. Anything else? Come on guys, what do you think? 1? Okay, Choco also says 1. And Lee. And goal. Okay, that's enough. Let's go with 1. Objection! Please wait, Your Honor.
He's still trying to get a killer off the hole.
I think Your Honor believes that man on guard killed in order to obtain this note.
Yes, that is correct.
But that seems a little strange. In fact, I think there is a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Corda until the end of the murder. Until the night of the murder. If that is the case, I say that man on guard could not have known what was written on this note.
Oh, I didn't think of it that way.
Exactly, but I didn't think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said.
Smash, smash, smash! Order, order, order! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I believe a show of appreciation is in order.
Huh?
The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this.
What is that?
It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying.
Spying?
What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Matt on guard and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weakness, it says.
And?
The victim, Juan Corridor, was being spied on. His personal life being watched by none other than Matt on guard.
Smash, smash, smash! Order! Order! Ahem! Mr. Wright!
Yes, Your Honor.
You... Don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities!
Well, sort of.
Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright.
I see you're confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch, using this Toast's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera.
Matt on guard's fingerprints were on there?
Well, Phoenix, looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. On Guard learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. He got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that.
What's that wrong thing? Mommy was stop looking at him. Oh, he's putting this over the radio. Nasty.
Phoenix. Yes, Chief. Have you figured out what you're going to do next? Yet? What am I going to do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. Well, what is it, Mia? There is a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden?
Smash! Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you?
This piece of evidence that Mia is talking about. Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Obviously we'll present evidences, but you guys start thinking about something that we can present. I'm gonna need help on this, I'm not sure. I have an objection, Your Honor. That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Objection! Your Honor, the defense has no intentions of letting this go so easily.
You're beginning to sound desperate.
That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Huh. In your eagerness to prove your point, you've forgotten one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Hey, Carcass. So you're telling me that I forgot something? You're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. My suit? Okay, I've seen two people saying the note. No, actually it's just one. It's Marachi said it twice. Finish the case naked. Okay, Marachi says it's the note. Note, Ron Paul is Kawaii as F says note too.
And Liam on. Okay, I'll go with note then. Let's hope it's right. Save states don't work well here. I can afford to lose this. I got plenty of health. This is like what, 1/4, a bit than 1/3. I think I have. I'm gonna go with this. Take that! That is Miss Impax's suicide note, right? Who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside this bear. But this bear was in my possession until a few moments ago. Which means... The handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed.
Oh!
So, as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impax or not, has yet to be even remotely confirmed.
Smash, smash, smash! Mr. Wright, you can't seriously be suggesting...
Mr. Wright, are you saying this suicide note is a fake?
Miss Andrews, you're the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. Engard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear?
How dare you!
Objection! Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to this suicide note whatsoever. Objection! But if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt Engard.
I did no such thing.
Objection! Right, if you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, then show this court some evidence to support your theory. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. That means the burden of proof lies with you, the prosecution.
Ugh. Smash! That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note?
It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed.
If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible.
That's impossible!
This isn't good, Phoenix.
The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day.
I didn't want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate.
Henry Glasses my brothers. Engard is guilty. Look, I need to confirm that.
I think we've reached the end of the line.
Guilty, 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 guilty.
What is that sound?
It's Toast! Hello, Toast? What's with him? And what's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer?
Wow! Only wow!
What?
Only wow! Only wow! Only wow! Only wow! Only wow! Only.
Anyway, what's going on?
Only wow! Wow! Only wow! This is terrible.
But
Guilty.
do you hear that? They're calling for his head. What is it? I can't do that.
Smash! Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself?
Yes, Your Honor.
I am about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after.
Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth, catch! Take that! Court is in session. I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying...
Mr. Wright, this is a court of law!
I'm sorry, Your Honor, but...
Smash! I am reluctant to do this, however... It appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow.
This time I really can't do anything.
Court is now adjourned for the day.
Objection! Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth?
What is it, Mr. Edgeworth?
I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time.
For what purpose?
You can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time.
But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes?
I believe we can, Your Honor.
But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow?
30 minutes. Please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for. Please, Your Honor.
Very well. Smash! At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today.
I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us.
The court will now take its final recess of the day. Smash!
Right. Well, what's going on with Maya's situation? The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time. Oh. Report!
What do you want?
We don't have time. Just spit it out. Is it lagging for anyone else? Because this is like the fucking height of the fucking thing. Is it slideshow edition? Should I try and restart the stream? Is it that bad? Or should I try and keep on going? Well, I know there's a chat lag, so I'm gonna wait a bit for you guys to respawn. A little bit. Girl is okay. Is it enough for me to restart, or keep on going? That's what I'm asking. It's watchable. It's not terrible. I have a smooth stream, just a few seconds behind. Well, try and refresh. If you refresh and it's still really bad, other than that, it's fine because you're reading it. Oh, I see. Okay. Then try and refresh. Other than that, I'll keep going.
What do you want? What do you want? What do you want?
A few things. Can we use any of them as evidence?
What do you want?
Huh?
Willy wah, Willy wah.
Really? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first.
Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
What?
Wah, Willy wah, Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this.
Willy wah, Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
Sorry. My throat is dying. Okay. Alright. Just get here in one piece.
Willy wah, Willy wah. Willy wah, Willy wah.
Items left by the murderer, huh? Yeah, we Washington now. Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. Hey, what's wrong? Detective Toast, answer me!
Willy wah. Wah.
What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there is a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why did Toast have to get into an accident now? Is there any way to find out exactly where he is at this moment? Well, what do you guys say? There is a moment. Is there a way or no way? Yeah, everybody knows it. Ruth and Toast are lovers. Everybody knows that. Let's see. I'd say, like, if we know where the circus is and we know where the courtroom is, we'll just, like, cross the line. And he's probably somewhere between it. That's right. There is a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Toast is through this. I'm really not sure. Really, one? In the back corners of the strip. Okay, seriously now. Wait, no, that's the credit card receipt. Walkie-talkie? No, that's with the. That's from the killer. That's from the killer. Transceiver? Well, we can try. I don't have any health to lose, so why not? Let's try. Take that! Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I will think of something on my end. Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, I'm gonna extend my event. I decide I'm gonna finish it today. We're right in the heat of things, and I don't want it to stop. And it's getting kind of interesting. So I'll put an effort. I'll extend by an hour, and hopefully that will be enough. I was sure we were much closer to the end, but with Toast having accidents and shit, so hopefully another hour will be enough. I'm really hoping so, though. Okay, so now anyone who's having the please schedule your event screen, refresh, and it should now be gone. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Did I say something wrong? Edgeworth, what is it? I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. Might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right? It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict.
Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here?
Yes, bailiff?
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. To be continued. Okay, I said I'm giving you guys another hour. I was really sure we were gonna finish this. I had no clue. Okay, let's just keep on going. No time to waste. No time to lose. Oh, please just keep bumping the thread, guys. That's all I'm asking.
Smash!
Plan's right here? I can't see that. Okay, wait. The plan is there. I gotta watch it. Let's see. What could it be? I'm getting the 4chan leech image. And non-aligned, so I can't see it at all.
Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor?
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
It's nothing, Your Honor. What's wrong with Edgeworth? Looks like something unexpected just happened to him.
Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the results of the handwriting analysis on Miss Hinpax's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, I have discovered that this suicide note is a forgery. What?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This note was not written by Miss Hinpax herself. It is a fake.
Smash, smash, smash! Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? If this was not written by Miss Hinpax, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to have a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Corrida. Mr. Corrida? Well. It looks like Miss Hinpax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about On Guard. Hey, man. However, Your Honor, even though this suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. On Guard could not have known that, and so that facts remain unchanged. Acting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. Hello, Cuntigus. Good to see you.
That does sound very plausible.
This theory that On Guard had no idea that the suicide note was fake. Something seems a little wrong with it. Yeah, it does. If he had cameras in Corrida's room, then he must have seen him forge it or something. If he knew he put it there, he must have seen him writing it too. Wait, do we have the other camera too? Let's see. I'm not sure what evidence though. Because this camera came from the hotel room. So what do you guys say? Present and save state? I can't save state though. Yeah, non-MGS.
know what? I'll save right now. I'll save right now quickly because it's also good to save once in a while. And we're gonna try some evidence. How would he have known it existed if it was forged? Didn't Olbach say she saw on guard in there? Where? She saw on guard where? This is a camera like the one you had. Yeah, that's my best guess too. The defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. If everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true, then it's impossible for Mr. Engard to not have known it was fake. Really? I don't know, like a lot of different people told me that I shouldn't do that here. You're not here and online, but you are. Okay, I'm gonna try the camera. And I saved, so it should be okay. Take that!
What is this little item called again?
A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but...
Oh, that's right, our camera. You kids today and your fancy toys nowadays.
Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Engard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Engard would have known that the victim had forged the note.
Yak! Smash! So then the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way.
Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Engard's motive for murder was, it has suddenly disappeared into thin air. But, Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engard monitored Mr. Corrida 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Engard didn't know of. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place?
Smash, smash, smash! Order, order, order! Mr. Edgeworth. It looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave.
As I figured.
Huh? As you figured?
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, what next?
What next?
If the prosecution can't prove Mr. Engard's motive through the evidence, then we must prove it from another angle.
Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, the prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
Wait, is it lagging that bad, really? Should I restart or try and do something or lower the quality or something? If it's lagging that bad, just let me know if I should keep on going or restart.
Oh, well, that's fine.
However, this witness is a little unusual.
Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all.
Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth?
This witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the question of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder?
That's impossible!
Who in the... No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. Who is this witness?
It's...
Yes, go on. Who is it?
The man himself, Mr. Shelley the Killer.
Oh, Mr. the Killer. Wait! Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer? I mean the assassin?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here to the witness stand?
Well, yes, in a manner of speaking. I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well, Mr. Wright?
Yes?
Is this alright with you?
Do I have a choice here? I can't really do much else to drag this trial out. The defense has no objections, Your Honor.
I wonder if it really is alright to do this.
Very well then, the prosecution calls our witness to the stand. Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Now then, witness, your name and your, occupation, please.
Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer, and I am a professional assassin.
I say! What is going on here?
Your Honor,
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this court. So this must be what that urgent phone call you got earlier was about.
Oh no, this will not do. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure this is really Mr. the Killer himself.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are, in fact, Shelley the Killer.
I understand. Please wait a second.
Huh?
So hungry.
Maya!
Maya.
A voice! Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this?
The defense has no objections to this person. We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelley the Killer.
It looks like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Smash! Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness, there is one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else.
And what would that be?
At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Juan Corrida. Is this correct?
It is as you say. I did indeed kill Mr. Corrida.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client.
Very well.
This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it, a bad dream.
Shelley the Killer. What is he going to say? Oh, why would I go Oh, I got it. Okay. When it's appropriate, I'll do it. If he ever laughs, I'll do it.
There is something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. And that is the reason
I am here today on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client.
Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
While he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor, Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He is no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief.
You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? It seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
Man, I'm hungry. Hold it! We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients?
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Sorry. Go on.
Well, it appears that this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright.
It's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. Hold it! The trust between you and your client?
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner.
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder. I must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me.
But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
It has never happened before, but if it ever did,
Yes.
that person wouldn't be my client for very long. They would certainly...
That's enough. Please, no more.
Very well. It was only a hypothetical anyway.
Hold it! That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of their prescribed role.
Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
To the gentleman who spoke just now, excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I didn't say anything.
The judge had better watch himself. Thank you, Anana Lion. I appreciate that. Hold it! We understand, so please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do. That egomaniacal. It's not good for your health to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you. Somehow that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra stuff, just tell us the name already. Patience, try to calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset. He seems very steadfast and closed, so you're going to have to work to get him to talk. I wasn't going for a Transylvanian dude though, like I wasn't going for a vampire, but I could do it. But yeah, it's not even, he doesn't really sound like the count. One! That's my best count from shooting from my hip. I'm not his therapist, you know. What, again? But what the fuck am I supposed to present here? Okay, okay. Guys, okay, I need you guys to think. Actually, Ron Paul, all my stuff is on YouTube. If you want to watch my other streams, or if you want or shit like that, it's all my stuff. Just search like Phoenix Wright shit or Anonymously with 2 L's. I put it on YouTube because people requested, because they missed some of my streams, so you can watch it there too. Okay. The dick it is. Present cock. But I haven't read it. It hasn't been sent to the crime lab yet, so I can't present the suicide letter to the client statement. What do you mean to the client statement? Say first? Okay, I'll say right now. But that is a good idea. I do not know the details of this case. What is the relationship between the assassin and the evidence you can present? I'm not sure. Let's look at it again. Okay. Badge, Nickel Samurai, conference ticket, Walter God map, mouse camera, radio transceiver, guitar case, suicide report, attempted suicide report, wine glass, crime photo. Well, he said he attempted to break. He broke this trust by trying to frame someone else. So maybe I should present on guard. I'm not sure. Donna's photo, credit card receipt, transmitter, suicide note. Maybe the note? No, that can't be it. Wait, maybe he's going to lie and says that it was Andrew's and that she tried to frame on guard, and that's... No, the camera is nothing. It doesn't have to do anything with this. The bear? The bear when? When should I present the suicide letter? But you said suicide letter first. Bear when? When should I present the bear? How is framing being performed in the first place? Bear, but okay, but where? Where bear? Bear where? When he talks about the client, I guess. Because the bear won't have. Ah, come on, then get your shit together. Come on, I need you guys. I can't do this by myself. The photo. Because just like bears. Okay, come on, guys. Something I must first state. Man, bear, pig. Assassin. Nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself. Contigus just realized something. The spy camera? Can present visual evidence. Just have to describe it? What? What are you talking about? Well, I can't present, like, profiles.
Oh, we got like a different profile for Shelly the Killer. I just realized something. Spy camera. Spy camera doesn't really show anything though. Show the camera when he talks about his clientele trust. Okay, I'll try that. Oh, I see. Because Matt filmed the murder so we could frame the killer in case he gets caught, so we could blackmail him. So that must be it. Okay, I think I see what you say now. Okay, let's try this. No, Dave, we already know that Shelly is the butler. We already know that. Objection! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, but I can see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Wright.
Damn it. I must be on the wrong track. Camera on paragraph 2. That's exactly what I did, Chocobo. It was wrong. I'm thinking maybe I should present it again. I mean, maybe I should press it again. I'll try that. Hold it. Trust between you and your client. Services and exchange. My clients are discreet about me and my identity. Carry out. I'm sorry, but I was wondering. Oh, okay, I see. It's one of those cases where I have to present everything and then go back and press it. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. You said that your client had already broken the rules. A person who frames another is the worst kind of human. And that's why you feel you can betray this person? I have no trust relation with a client who can't understand their assigned role. Just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who'd have figured? Now then, everyone, do you think you can understand my logic? This case just keeps getting better and better. If you can't, then I'm afraid we cannot proceed. Everyone understands your point, I think. Really. In that case, I believe I am prepared to disclose the information you seek. You have made it crystal clear that you value trust over all else. I believe we are ready. Excellent. Finally. Hold it!
What is it?
Now I can't bring myself to ask the client's name. If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, then I will. Witness! What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida? That person's name is... Adrian Andrews. What? Objection! Witness! That's not who you told me it was earlier. Pray tell, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? This can't be. On the phone earlier. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. the Killer has just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back? Ron Paul is kawaii as if we don't use walkthroughs here. We just use the Chatango.
sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. the Killer told him a different name. Madame Guard, perhaps? I knew it.
Objection! This is outrageous! I was deceived!
This witness is telling a very serious lie.
But you were the one who summoned this witness.
You, Shelly the Killer. My testimony is the truth. The defendant at the moment is met on guard, am I correct? All I wish to do is help procure his acquittal. Wow. All of a sudden, it feels like we can actually win this.
Yeah. Smash! The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there is a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, you have heard from the assassin himself the name of his client. Mr. the Killer's client who requested the murder was not the defendant at all.
No.
With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Madame Guard is innocent!
I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please, continue your discussion and call me when you have reached a verdict.
Smash! Bailiff, please bring Miss Adrian Andrews in immediately.
What now? With the way this is going, Ungod will be found innocent. This may be our last chance to save Maya. Yeah, but Edruth is right. The killer is lying. And Ungod, my client, I know he's guilty. Can I live with myself if I win this?
Smash! Who would have believed that the prosecution's own witness would absolve the defendant?
Your Honor, the prosecution requests permission to further question the witness. Shelly the Killer is certainly lying under oath. It wasn't me. Listen, everyone, please. The testimony just now, it was all one big lie. Miss Andrews, the suicide note may have been a fake. But that man, Matt, he's the reason Celeste died. In Juan's death, it was all because he got pulled into Matt's twisted world. The testimony just now, you have to believe me, it was a horrible, horrible lie.
But Mr. the Killer himself has testified. He has named you as his client.
Yet, that's not true.
Also, there is quite a bit of evidence that points to you. The knife and the button, donning the Nickel Samurai's costume.
But that's...
You even have a motive. We know that Miss Celeste Pax was a large part of your life. You wanted to follow her, and you wanted revenge against the two who hurt her. I would say you have plenty of reasons to want them both dead.
Yet... Mr. Wright... You know the truth. Tell them.
Oh, hey, Pussfat.
Tell them the real story. Who the real killer is. Tell them. Please, help me.
Yes, I know the truth.
Smash! Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
I believe we have reached the end of this trial. Therefore, I ask the defense for any final words or opinions.
I have to decide. Do I take the not guilty verdict and save Maya? Come on guys, decide. Or do I throw this chance away and wait for Toast's new evidence? What am I supposed to do? What do you guys say? I'm gonna save here, just in case. And you guys decide in the meanwhile. Here we go. Okay. Throw it away. Don't save. One says don't save Maya. The other says throw it away. Request the trial continue. Believe in Toast. Okay, more votes for 2. More votes for 2. Let's do it.
Phoenix.
I can't do it, Mia. I can't accept I'm not guilty.
You are a lawyer.
I know. But Man on Guard is a killer. A murderer. I can't let him get away with this. I can't let someone else take the fall. If I let Miss Andrews be convicted, then I am no better than on guard. Even though I don't want to admit it, I have to face the fact that it is because of Edgeworth that I now know the real truth. He could have gone on guard convicted so many times over, but he never took a single one of those chances. If I take this verdict right now, I'd be betraying his trust. His trust? I never thought about it until now. I trust him?
Yes, you do.
Smash! Mr. Wright, your opinion, please.
The defense requests that we be allowed to further question Mr. the Killer.
Am I hearing correctly, Mr. Wright?
Right.
But that witness has cleared your client through his testimony. Your job here is done.
I'm not done yet. To see through this witness's lies and find the truth. That is my job, Your Honor.
Huh?
There's still more evidence to look at. And I'm sure that one of those pieces arrived here in this very courtroom. A miracle will occur.
Smash! Very well, the trial will continue. Mr. Edgeworth, please re-establish connection with Mr. the Killer.
Right away, Your Honor.
Has a verdict been reached? Before that, we would like to talk with you a little more. About? All you needed from me was the name of my client. What else could you need me for?
Well, actually, we would like to hear everything you know about this case. That is how things are usually done.
What is he talking about? Usually done?
But what shall we have him testify about now?
Mr. the Killer, if you don't mind, please testify about your client in more detail.
You legal people and your procedures. Is it any wonder no one likes to go to court? As I have already stated quite a few times, Adrian Andrews is my client. However, one thing I simply cannot overlook is tampering with the scene of the crime. My client did it to frame another for the crime, while pretending to be the first person to discover the body and enter the scene. Adrian Andrews already knew from the very beginning that Juan Corridor was dead. But even more appalling is the creation and planting of the knife and baton.
That act is what I was referring to when I said my client had broken the rules.
This is a most unexpected turn of events. For the, 5th time now? However, this time everything has finally been revealed. Objection!
Just a second, Your Honor.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
We still have the cross-examination to do.
But you don't need to question testimony like this. Do you, Mr. Wright?
Your Honor, the defense will question the witness. As if I have a choice here.
Huh? Why? What this witness has said is nothing but beneficial to the defense's cause. If you scrutinize the testimony, then
I'll expose the lies in that oh-so-beneficial testimony, I suppose.
I don't understand what's going on anymore.
That makes two of us. Okay, press everything, I guess. Hold it!
What is it, Mr. Wright?
If I press him the wrong way, it might raise suspicions on his end. I have to do something to waste more time. Witness, about requesting a hit. Yes? How much is your fee? I see you are also quite a dark-hearted man, Mr. Attorney. Huh? If you would like to talk business, we can do so after the trial. No! I'm not thinking of hiring...
Mr. Wright!
Yes?
You want to kill me? You want me dead, don't you?
What? Why would you think something like that, Your Honor?
Guilty! Mr. Phoenix Wright, you are hereby declared guilty!
Witness, let's continue. Why did you disclose the name of your client? They are your client, are they not? Hold it! I would think that most people wouldn't be able to overlook a person hiring another to kill. If I had a problem with such a thing, I wouldn't be very effective at my job. Yeah, well, a change in occupation might be good for you. However, I will say this. Even though I am the one that does the deed, my clients are always the real guilty party. That goes without saying, Mr. the Killer. And their fate is to live with the knowledge of their guilt on their shoulders. However, my client this time thought that they could run away from their guilt. Hold it! Are you talking about the button and the knife? Yes, and my business card. Oh, this card. So that no one has to waste their time, including the police. I always make it a point to make things as easy as possible.
You try to make things easier?
My business card makes it very easy to identify who carried out this service. He's pretty devoted to his work. But to disregard everything, to go and stab the deceased with a knife, and even hide my card from sight, that is something I cannot overlook. It's really hard to tell if he's being truthful or not without him being here.
Hold it! So you're saying most clients wouldn't do such a thing?
That is correct. Usually, most people try to create an alibi for themselves. If you should use my services, Mr. Attorney, I would suggest you plan for your alibi too.
Is it laggy for anyone else, except I eat souls for lunch? No! I already told you, I have no intention of ever using your services. Why does he keep looking at me like I'm the one on trial here? Hold it! From the very beginning?
That is correct. From before my client visited the room, all of my clients know precisely what the situation is at all times.
If it's getting too bad for me to keep on going or that I need to restart, just let me know and I'll do it. I wonder if that's really true. That's odd. Hold it! So why do you think your client did that?
What do you mean by why?
Well, fiddling around at the scene of the crime is pretty risky. And why would someone who has requested a murder to go to the crime scene anyway? That is true.
I assume it was probably done to frame Mr. Agard.
If that's the case, then why didn't the person just request that you do it?
Sadly, that is not possible.
Huh?
My job is to kill, that is all, and to leave my business card behind naturally. The business card is to my client, so my clients may escape blame. To protect them is my duty. Even if they say it's for revenge, setting someone else up to take your fall.
Hold it! And that's all you have to testify?
Yes, and I pray that I will never be called to the stand again.
Again? As in you plan to continue?
I must, as I have yet to find a person to take my place and become the fourth successor. Actually, how would you like a new life, Mr. Attorney?
Excuse me? No, I'm fine, really.
Are you really now?
Wonder what kind of a man the judge thinks I am now. What are you going to do now, Phoenix? All I can do now is expose the lies. That's true. However, you realize that will be very bad for our client, right? I'm so confused. But the one thing I know for sure is I can't let this trial end yet. Okay, so come on, ideas, guys. I'm thinking maybe there's again a case of me needing to maybe I need to press this again because Edgeworth said something was odd here. Hold it. That's correct. Wonder if that's really true. That's odd. Huh? Okay, so there's something. I think there's something I need to do here. Knew from the very beginning that one corridor was dead. If that was true, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna try and save and present the glass. Because if that's true, then why would she pour herself a glass and just leave her fingerprints there? That was pretty stupid. I think this is it. Okay. By the way, I got about 7 minutes until my time runs out, so do you guys want me to keep on until I finish this, or is this too much for you? Because I can keep on going, and I would rather finish this today, if I can. But if it's too much or people have to leave or something like that, just let me know, and I can do it tomorrow. It's not a problem. Objection! Thank you so much for taking the time to testify, Mr. the Killer.
What is the meaning of that attitude?
When Adrian Andrews entered the victim's room, your client had no idea that one cord had been murdered.
But how? How do you know that?
Oh, and online, by the way, I'll upload it. And in a couple of days, I'll upload this online to YouTube. So if anyone misses this, you can just watch it later. Because I know some people like that. From this wine glass, Your Honor.
The glass?
Mr. the Killer's supposed client thought Mr. Corda had only fainted, which is why the glass of tomato juice was poured for the victim.
But isn't that just a part of Adrian Andrews' calculated plan?
That is not possible, Your Honor. This glass bears the fingerprints of that person. Had this been planned, they would never have left their fingerprints behind.
I see your point. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion?
Strangely enough, I had the same exact thought just now.
Witness, how do you explain this strange phenomenon?
Isn't it a waste of time to ask about such a minor detail? It's not a very important point anyway, correct?
I'm afraid you are mistaken.
If Adrian Andrews really is your client,
As you claim, then your client should have had knowledge of Mr. Corrider's death. If not,
then that can only mean that Adrian Andrews was never your client at all.
How strange.
Yes?
Why is it that the attorney has yet to raise an objection at this absurd situation?
Phoenix, if the killer figures out what we were up to, we're in real trouble.
Yeah, I know. Objection! Mr. Edgeworth, I'm surprised. You know you can't say things like that without any evidence.
Ah, sorry.
That sounded like an awfully weak objection to me.
Anyway, I am positive there was a contradiction in that testimony. The prosecution requests further testimony concerning when the request was taken.
Very well.
Right now I have to buy us more time. While we wait for the items the killer left behind to get here. Just know that the very outcome of this trial lies with those items.
This request came to me about a week ago. It was a request for my services on the night of the award ceremony. We met at a certain bar to discuss and finalize a few matters. That is what occurred. I trust my memory, and I believe I have made no mistakes.
So you physically met your client, huh?
That is correct. Meeting one's client is the first step to building trust, in my opinion.
I see. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Okay, press everything, I guess, as usual. Hold it! 1 week ago? Are you sure?
Yes, I am quite sure. I, of course, had my own preparations. and I was barely able to finish. When you request my services, Mr. Attorney, I hope you will keep that in mind.
Please, stop.
In any case, my client this time had a very specific date and time in mind.
Specific date and time? Hold it. Did you ask why on that specific night?
No. I tried to fulfill all the conditions of my client's request. But as for why, I only had my suspicions.
Your suspicions, huh? Yeah, I'll press further. So what are these suspicions you have? Why did your client request that night?
I'm sure it was all for the bear.
The bear?
My client spoke of it. I'm sure there will be a bear-shaped figurine in Juan Corrida's room. I would like you to retrieve that item for me.
Must be talking about this bear puzzle. Inside that figurine was a suicide note. Naturally, the victim brought it with him to his hotel room. He was planning to publicly disclose its contents at a press conference after all. Okay, see you on a line.
That is correct. And if I had not done the job that night, I would not have known where that bear figurine was.
Thanks, Anon. I see.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
I'm not sure. Was it or was it not? What do you guys think? Do you have anything to prove it, maybe? I mean, I'm sure it was, but I'm really not sure why. Only Corda and Andrews know how to open it. Just for no reason, I could save. Let's save quickly and see what happens. One chocobo? Why is that? Okay, let's try one. The testimony just now has made one thing clear, and that is the client knew the secret of the bear figurine. Huh? Why is everyone so quiet?
Mr. Wright, I think all of us already knew that.
Oh, really? Witness, please continue with your testimony. Oh. Okay, never mind then. Hold it! So you physically met Adrian Andrews, right?
Of course I did.
What was that? What was with the brief pause? Witness, I would like for you to give us a few more details.
I always meet my clients as a matter of principle. I have never taken a request by telephone or mail.
And why is that?
That's because I value the trust between a client and myself above all else. And the only way to establish that is to speak to the client while looking them in the eye.
Well, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just now of any importance?
Was it? I don't think it was, actually. Now that we know it doesn't have to be, I don't think it was. There isn't anything special about Adrian Andrews. Her glasses, maybe? No, she doesn't use contacts or anything. But yeah, I guess I'll go for it, because I don't have a health bar. No? This man says no. One. I'll just go for it, I don't think I can get penalized for this.
Of course it was very important, Your Honor. If Mr. the Killer admitted his clan before the murder, then it's unlikely he is mistaken.
So you're saying that his client really was Adrian Andrews?
I guess so.
You see, it is just as I said.
I'm so lost. Who the fuck am I supposed to be helping here?
Calm down, Phoenix. Think carefully and relax.
Now then, would the witness please continue?
Hold it! So your client was Adrian Andrews.
That is correct.
Well, he says the two of them met. But if they did, then there shouldn't be anything wrong with the killer's testimony. Well, there doesn't seem to be anything strange this time around.
You have to draw more information from him, but you can't draw suspicion. If you can do that, you should be able to find a flaw in his testimony somewhere.
Talk about delicate balance. Okay, ideas, guys. About a week ago, night of the ceremony, went to a bar. Okay, I'm guessing something about either the specific night or the bar. So again, we got the Magatama, we got the Samurai conference ticket, the guide map, both suicide reports, the autopsy report, guitar case, wine glass, gem and inches button, knife, stuffed bear, picture card, Lada's photo, credit card receipt, spy camera, Salad's photo, transmitter, figurine. Already pressed, or should I press again? Let's see if something changed. I think it was from here that we were asking to hold it. Just further, what are these suspicions? The bear. Suicide note. Let's try that again. Very important. He knew. Everybody knew that. Okay. Press all, even the first one? But I just did that. Maybe I need to repress everything. Specific date and time. No, this one. And I guess it was important, was it? No, that just screws us over even more. Take careful and relax. Dude, Chocobo and Cantagus, like what am I supposed to do now? Pressing everything. Nope. Okay, so I repressed everything, so it has to be some evidence that I need to present. But I'm not sure which. All you remember is doesn't know what Adrian looks like. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought too, because he said he met her personally, so I thought he would ask him like to describe her. Okay, you know what? I'll try and save and present her profile when he says they met. Yeah, exactly what Dave is thinking. Okay, man, I'm getting hungry. Oh, those I can't see? Okay, I'll give it another... Okay, I'll make this an extra long stream. I really thought we would be done by now, and I'm kind of annoyed by that, but... whatever. Let's just get this over with. And that should be enough. Okay, let's give it another hour. Make it a 3-hour long stream, which is a lot. Save events. Okay, now it should be good for anyone who's getting the screen. Okay, back to save point. Okay, let's try and present our profile. Objection! This evidence clearly... Okay, we know. I read that a couple of times. We know that that isn't true. And we don't have a pic of Adrian. Okay, so that did not work. Good thing I saved. I went in the bar. I don't have anything... Wait! Could this be it? Corner is closed, mysterious... No, it doesn't say anything. Doesn't help us at all. Hotel guide map. Guitar case, crime photo. Picture card. Celeste's photo. Maybe I should present Celeste's photo? I don't know, I'll try that. I saved, so let's try. No, I didn't even yell objection because I knew it was a bad objection. Okay, any other clever ideas, anybody? If you're gonna get stuck here, we better just restart tomorrow with like a fresh point of view or something. Let's look at all the clues again and the profiles. Start tomorrow? Okay, so we're not finishing today, and that's it? Okay, I'm gonna follow the case, I don't have a fucking idea. Okay. Well, I see people are starting to go away, like the regular people were here, and people are getting sleepy, and I'm getting a bit exhausted from streaming too, so I think it would be best for us right now to take a breather, sleep on it. Present the camera again? No, the camera doesn't have anything to do with that. The camera is only about Lada and the missile bag. Okay. So, please? Okay. Present the camera right here. Let's try that. Present camera. Right here? I'll try and present it here. Objection! No. Sorry, Arcadis, but I was here for like 2 hours, so... even a bit more. And no, that's wrong too. Cantagus, sorry. Okay, so I'm sorry, we're all just kind of lost right now. I think it would be best if we won't drag this on too much. 2 hours is enough. I think it would be best if we do this, if we continue tomorrow. Arcadis, you're like 1 hour behind me. I started at like 12, like at noon, your time. Anyway. Okay, good night, Chocobo. So I think that would be it for tonight. So thank you everybody for watching. This has been an anomaly, streaming Phoenix Wright is streaming Justice for All. Any new guys who like the stream, please bookmark us. I stream just about every day, almost every day, if not every day. And if you plan on coming back, please make a Chitango account. It takes 10 seconds, and you can use a fake email, and then it's much easier for me not only to remember your name, but also to see what, like, read what you're saying and address it. I'll do it quickly, more quickly, if it's in color and shit. And besides that, if there's anyone over at livestream.com, please come on over to ignoreourgirth.com, because only here we can read the chat and see whatever you're saying. And oh, and you can also register on our forums, where you can request games for me to play, because I'm not sure what I'm gonna play next, and this game was requested from me, and I wouldn't have played it if it wouldn't have been requested. So you can do that, request games from me or any other streamer. And you can also apply to become a streamer yourself if you think you're funny, interesting, entertaining, talkative, and not easily offended, and you can take criticism well. You should apply. It's a lot of fun, I promise you. And that's it. Up next is, I'm guessing, Leon on MGS with some PlayStation games. And I bet you guys will have fun with them, so you might want to stick around. And that's about it. So thanks again everyone who helped me around. Thank you everyone who bumped the thread. Thank you everybody for watching. I had a good time. Awesome case. Really amazing. Hope you enjoyed yourselves too. And that's it, guys. So I'll see you tomorrow with, I'm hoping, the finally the conclusion to this weird ass case. So that's it, guys. See you tomorrow. Have a good day. Goodbye.